Good morning, children. Today I am explaining you rest of chapter 9, History, Life in Towns and Villages. Now I am starting from fourth point, Rise of Towns and Cities. The new cities that arose in India around the 6th century BC were supported by kings and traders. Many of these were capitals of Mahajanapadas such as Pataliputra, Ujjaini and Sravasti. The capital city of the Pandya rulers of Tamil Nadu was Madurai, and it was not only politically important but also commercially significant because of being famous for its cotton textile. Now, the new city that arose in India around the 6th century BC were supported by kings and traders. These were capital of Mahajanapadas such as Pataliputra, Ujjaini and Sravasti. Madurai was not only politically important, it was also important for cotton textile. Some cities were important because they were thriving port towns like Arikamedu in Pondicherry, Kaveri Pattinam in Tamil Nadu and Varuch in Gujarat. There were towns which became important because they were strategically located on important trade routes like Mathura in Uttar Pradesh, Amravati in and Nagarjunakonda in Andhra region. Now, some cities were important for famous port towns like Arikamedu, Pondicherry, Kaveri Pattinam in Tamil Nadu and Varuch in Gujarat. The towns Mathura in Uttar Pradesh, Amravati and Nagarjunakonda in Andhra region were important because they were located on important trade routes. Clear? Now, next point, urban population. From the literary sources and inscriptions, we come to know that the kings and the ruling class lived in cities. The fine bowls and dishes found in cities might have been used by these rich people who lived in these cities. Many ornaments found from excavations were made of gold, silver, copper, bronze, ivory, glass seals and terracotta. They also indicate that a rich, prosperous class of people lived here. Now, we come to know from literary sources or inscriptions that the king and ruling class lived in cities. Many ornaments made of gold, silver, copper, bronze, ivory, glass seals and terracotta were found from excavation. Many artisans and craftsmen like weaver, carpenter, potters, goldsmiths, teachers and officials also lived in these cities. Another very important section of urban population were the merchants and traders engaged in a wide variety of trading activity. Now children, another very important section word of urban population were the merchants and traders engaged in a wide variety of trading activity. Clear? Now children, next point, guilds or srenis. A very important feature of these towns and cities was that many craftsmen and merchants formed associations called Srenis. The Srenis or guilds helped the craftsmen by providing raw materials for them. Sometimes they gave them training and helped them by selling their products. Srenis or guilds of merchants organized the trade. The guilds also helped by giving loans to the craftsmen or merchants. Thus, the Srenis or guilds were a great source of support to the craftsmen or merchants who came to the cities. Now children, many craftsmen and merchants formed associations called Srenis. Was very important feature of these towns and cities. The Srenis helped the craftsmen by providing raw materials, gave them training and helped them by selling their products. They helped them by selling what, children? Their products. Clear? Now, they organized the trade also. So, the Srenis or guilds were a great source of support to the merchant or craftsmen who came to the cities. Clear? Now, next point, trade and commerce. From the 6th century BC, traders used land and river routes and went from place to place buying and selling their products. There were several kinds of traders, including peddlers who traveled on foot and merchants who traveled with caravans. There were more adventurous traders also who sailed to distant lands. Now children, traders used land and river routes and went from place to place buying and selling their products. From the 6th century BC, there were many kinds of traders, including peddlers who traveled on foot and merchants who traveled with caravans. Clear? Now, last point, coins. Trade prospered in this period due to the introduction of coins. These coins were called punch-marked coins because the designs were punched on the coins made of silver or copper. They were in use between 6th and 2nd centuries BC. Apart from these, the barter system also prevailed. Now children, introduction of coins prospered trade in this period. The designs were punched on the coins made of silver or copper. So, the coins were called punch-marked coins. Clear? These coins were in use between the 6th century BC and 2nd centuries BC. Okay. Now, apart from this, the barter system also prevailed. Now children, I hope whatever I have explained today is clear to you. Thank you.